Hey, welcome back. I've been cooking up a little something for the last month or so. This is going to be a 100-day survival hardcore challenge. Now, over the course of this video, in order to survive, I've had to go on kind of a little bit of a grind, a training arc, because while I've been playing the game for a very, very long time, I wouldn't say I'm the best at self-preservation. Like, I'm pretty good. I think in most of my circles, I'm one of the better ones at it. Um, but every time I've tried to do a hardcore world before now, it has unceremoniously ended in probably the first day or two. So I'm going to try and do it differently this time, but that means I've got to take this real seriously. If this does go well, I plan on making sequel videos to this one, so stay tuned for that. Not only does my skill and my gear get better as I progress in this video, but check out what I learned how to do. All right. Okay. So you're gonna die immediately. You too. And now what I think I'm gonna try to at least do is play it real safe. I'm gonna do like a secure perimeter, maybe even a bunker, and really just like lock in until I get at least like enchanted iron or diamond armor, and really just not risk anything until I get that. And then, okay, so I think what the plan is in terms of food is I'm gonna try and get a bunch of seeds and then like as many stacks as possible of this dead leaf stuff. Because I think I can compost this and turn it into bone meal. So I should be able to get a decent-sized farm started up almost immediately if I just utilize this to its max potential. And then I might be able to be self-sufficient right off the bat. Now, next goal to try and accomplish before the end of the night is going to be to find a village. Smelt my food there, harvest any crops they have, just generally make good use of the resources I can find there. I'm going to pick up more of these leaves, might as well while they're here. Village! Okay, and the rune... Oh, nether portal thingy. What's it? I don't know what it's called. I forget. Rune portal? I think that's it. Okay. Well, that's a sword. Okay, let's head straight over to the village. This is kind of the perfect start, actually. Just grabbing some seeds just in case there's not, like, a whole farm going on, but there probably will be. Alright. Oh, and they've got a cow farm already set up. How nice of them. Alright. So... yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm really just gonna take all this. I'll replant it later if I come back. Take that composter. Alright. You. Okay, there we go. More. And I can definitely survive underground now, which is what I'm going to be a good amount of time doing. There we go. Now I have the time of day. So I've got about 5 minutes to get underground. I'll get another tree harvested. Wooden pickaxe. I'm kind of rushing a little bit. I've never really been a big recipe book user, but recently, playing on Bedrock Edition to like hang out with my girlfriend and stuff, I've realized that it is actually a little bit helpful for getting things done quickly. I do prefer just like JEI, but there's a certain functionality of the recipe book that I've got to at some point admit is a little bit helpful. Oh, iron. Okay, good, good. Oh, actually, you know what? This is hard mode. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of a trick here. If you place it like this, to where open, technically, because it's in closed state right now, even though it looks open, I placed it like this, which means when I open it, it blocks the path. Zombies can only break doors when they're in their closed state. It's in its open state right now, even though it's closed. So, I don't know if they patched that. That might be dated information. Okay. So, we've got light, we've got iron. Okay. Actually, a good bit of iron. Imagine if this is a vein. Ah, okay, no. Yeah, I'll just place this in the middle of the room. It's gonna piss me off otherwise. I like torches on the walls, but then you have to define, like... I don't know, I'm so symmetry-oriented. My brain is like, oh, you have to place your torches, you know, 3 blocks apart. But if you start, like, planning your lighting setup like that, you have to, like, already kind of know how big the room you're making is gonna be. So, I'm just placing it on the floor. I've got a composter. And let's just spam click. Okay, now iron. We've got 9, so I should probably spend 3 on a bucket, 3 on a pickaxe, and I guess 3 on an axe. Okay. Pickaxe of steel? I don't know if that's quite right. Okay. Bucket. And then axe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a stone shovel, 2 stone shovels. Gonna get a shit ton of dirt while it's daytime. Gonna make an underground farm. I'm gonna make sure it's all safe and secure. Make sure I don't ever have to leave the safety of my bunker to, you know, get the things I need, food and stuff, farms. And then once that's all figured out, I can advance in technology. Alright, that's almost 2 stacks. I'll make an even 2 stacks, 1 second. Cool. Alright. Yeah, see, he's already replanting. He'll recover. Got an egg. Ooh, that's good. If I could get a couple more, that'd be great. Oh, thank you. You oblige instantly. Wait, there's actually multiple eggs. I saw it on my mini-map. You can see the little red dots are items. Oh well, I'll kill these cows, I guess. Alright. Wow, there's like no sugarcane at all. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Copper? Okay, I'll take it. Make some armor. I think that's the update I'm in, right? Dude! Sugarcane! Where are you? Sugarcane! Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. We got this. Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna take this bucket. Oh, my inventory is full. Throw the doors out. Okay, take the bucket. And sprint home as fast as humanly possible. Doesn't help that it's on the other side of a mountain. 2 mountains. Uh-oh. I'm sure this will be fine. Oh god. Okay, I've got to find a way to find this fast, because around it is going to take so long. I thought around it would be faster, but it's definitely not going to be. Editor, put on the speedrun music. The editor is me. Okay. That was a restful night's sleep. It's noon. So I should do things above ground right now. I don't really want these cherry trees yet, because I will not have enough space to grow them above ground. I am going to grab this hay, though, because I can turn that into bread, so that'll keep me fed for a while. This is a good amount of food, actually. Oh, dude, a stack of bread. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna survive. Also, I did end up, eventually fixing Vintage Story. I fully just deleted all my mods and reinstalled only the ones that had the latest version. And I've got that all working, and I've found a very, very good, preset to play on. That basically creates a bunch of huge islands that you have to sail between to get resources. And I've been watching a lot of One Piece, so my brain just instantly went like, holy shit, this is literally One Piece as soon as I started sailing from island to island. So, I will be streaming that at some point. Okay, so my goal is to first attempt, no restarts, have a, like, year plus maybe like 5-year hardcore world in this Minecraft world I'm in right now. Because I'm super good at the game and super awesome and not even a little bit drunk. Totally not. I'm definitely gonna get it on like the first try, I think, you know? Because I'm just that good. Dude, this is more focused than I've been in any vintage story stream. There's just so much to do in vintage story. But I can be a pro gamer at Minecraft when drunk. And I'm like bad at vintage story when I'm sober. God, I am getting really fixated on 3s, I'm realizing. I cannot do anything that is not multiple of 3. Iron!
I can be a pro gamer at Minecraft when drunk.
Alright. You know what's really good about this, this farm? It comes pre-installed with fuckloads of dirt. Coal! Oh my god. Okay. That's more torches, which means more space inside the bunker. Oh, we are living so good. Alright, now just close this up here. And then let's just fill all this land. Hopefully that spreads light evenly enough. It doesn't. Okay. One baked tater. Alright. Now I'm gonna turn my chest, copper into a chest plate. What else? Leggings. The drip. Okay. It's not much, but I'll throw my bed in here. Alright. So that is a completed farmland area. I'm gonna continue the hallway this direction. What am I listening to? I'm gonna skip this. Dude, Minecraft gets so fun once you add, like, even a into the mix. I'm having the time of my life right now. Alright, let's go back home. Alright, well, you know what? We've at least got full copper armor at the end of this trip. Definitely fully armored. Lowest tier, but fully armored. So, I guess I would call that a success. Fully armored, because I am so awesome. Oh shit, ignore that. Because I am so awesome. Let's mature. I gotta stop accidentally pressing the space key. Hackle fruit. Egg. Ha 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 ha! I want to test this actually. Zombie, come here. Oh! Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Test gone wrong. Test gone wrong. Fuck. Okay. Baby chicken! Chicken! Whoa. Alright, so that is 6 days down, 94 more to go. The only question now is, will I manage to survive long enough to get to 100 days? Because in the newer versions of Minecraft, it's very slow to get resources unless you go caving, which is also very scary in hardcore Minecraft. So it's either I go forever without getting good gear, or I have to brave the caves and maybe end this run prematurely. Thank God I am out of that cave. We're back on the surface now, so gonna try and breed up a really cool horse. Gonna try and uh, get maybe a wolf or something, and maybe some diamonds. I'm thinking, if well, if I'm thinking about going back down in that cave. Another chicken for the... It's not a coop, but... Whatever. Okay, so yeah, I got the horses, I got the cows, I got the chickens. I replanted all the crop plots out here since I decided to actually settle here. Well, for the time being, I don't know if I'm staying. Okay. I mean, no, I'm not really happy with this building spot. It's a really good strategic location, but I don't want to build anything permanent here. So yeah, I am gonna go just take a look at what our surroundings have to show. Oh, dude, well, if I'm going on an expedition, I'm obviously taking my horse. I'm not really thrilled by this area. On the map, it looks cool, but it's just like a basin. Oh, right, I wanted the moss, yeah. Can you... I'll trust you for some reason. This is really dangerous, I just realized. I am digging straight down right now. If I die looking for moss on a side quest, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, there we go. I only need a singular moss block to be able to get all the other moss products. So let's get out of here. Eat, 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 eat. Food, food. You are impeding my escape. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, eat. Oh, my horse is right here. He waited. Okay, this kind of looks interesting. It's a nice flat area with a mountain in the background. Can I increase my render distance, by the way? Why is my render distance 6? What was I trying to look at some fog or something? Okay. That was... No shit, I can't see anything if I'm at 6 render distance. Oh, dude, okay. Okay, this looks... I could do something here. This is it. This is the spot. Okay. New home. I don't know. Okay, so it's definitely going to be here. And then, where specifically looks good? At least for a starter base. Right there. Okay. Oh, okay, I could see a staircase there. That would work. And then flatten this at that level. I'm seeing the vision. Wrap it around, up. Yeah, that's the way it's going to work. So this area that I've been flattening... I mean, I could just do tavern. I just caught a glimpse of my horse. Bro. I spent too long making sure you were the best horse. My God. Sorry, my friend just put out a Discord poll asking, should I go... No, not should I go bald. Would you still love me if I shaved my head? I put no. Okay, so I've got that. And then I want to create a little... Actually, I want to see if this is odd first. I am not building on an even base. Fuck. Okay, good. I can work with this. And then let's put this here for the entrance. Oh, I did that so wrong. Hang on. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Like that. That's way better. Okay. I also don't think wood steps is a good look. I might have to go cobblestone. That does look better. Is this foundation height good? Do I go one higher? I guess I'm gonna try and go one higher. That's real tall. Something like this. And then I could probably do like fences going down. Something like that. Maybe... either windows or... hit them with one of these. And that looks interesting. Either a window or something like that. I'll settle on that. Do we have any, like, dark oak? None discovered. Yes, okay. That was a terrible idea, but it worked out. Dark oak. Okay, immediately I found dark oak. That's perfect. I'll grab some birch while I'm here, too. Nice. Do I think I can make that? I do. The hell is that? Oh, that tree looked crazy for a second. Alright, so that is day 27 done. Only 73 more to go, I believe. Yeah, math. Anyway, so I made this cool looking villager breeder thing. I don't have soul sand yet, so I can't make bubble columns. But it does the job with some finagling. I can get them up there. So I'm gonna be trying to get some maxed out gear that way. Or at least that was what I thought I was going to do, because this skeleton almost three-shot me, and I had to run for my life, and immediately I knew villager trading was not going to be fast enough. I needed high-tier armor that instant, so I went on the search for obsidian. My journey to find obsidian did end up leading me to a ruined portal. The only problem was I got there and it had 3 of the 4 obsidian that I needed. I had no diamond pickaxe, which meant that I was kind of shit out of luck. My only concern now was making sure that I didn't lose my life as well on this pointless mission. For a moment, all seemed lost, but I knew I needed to just lock in and give it everything I had to get back home safe. And eventually I remembered that the spear was a thing, so, you know, I think I'm gonna be alright. And before I knew it, I was surrounded by those same cherry trees once again, and I was back home. Since the obsidian was a bust, and the caves were really just too dangerous for me to spend too much time in to get the diamonds to mine obsidian myself, that really just left me with villagers, and you can see in this clip here, this ladder was not doing me any favors. I really should have just made the villager trading hall down there. But yeah, these villagers ended up costing me about 30 to 50 days in-game. So that is the bulk of this video, was villagers, but it did eventually pay off in maxed out armor, and I think I'm gonna survive. But God, at what cost? At what cost, man? The first step on my way to maxed out gear was a Fortune 3 pickaxe, which I used to get the diamonds very riskily for a full set of diamond armor, which also means I could have mined obsidian, but we're gonna ignore that. Anyway, so I got my diamond armor, went ahead and got my butt to the nether because I decided I wanted to make a redstone contraption, which you need quartz for. So I went ahead and risked my entire playthrough. But luckily, everything I needed was just right outside the portal. So I went ahead and just gathered it. The nether looks super cool in this shot. But yeah, so it was a quick little excursion, just dipped my toes in there and then headed back on out. Whoosh. I love that. So now I did have full diamond armor, but I didn't have like prot 4, unbreaking 3, mending and all that. And this villager fiasco, frankly, had been taking far too long, so I decided to do the incredibly unethical but really most efficient way you can in Minecraft, which was zombie torture. Yeah, you know, I'm not proud of how the villagers have had to be treated for the first video in this series, but I promise I will make up for it. All right, this is a temporary, horrifying solution, but you know, it is what it is. Until I realized I did not actually have what I needed to cure him, so he kind of had to just sit like that while I go back to the Nether and hopefully don't die and leave him there forever. Also, just to interject here for a minute, as I'm editing this, I'm realizing, okay, so I have the memory of a squirrel, and I can't even blame alcohol at this point in the video because that was like half a month ago. You know, we were several sessions in. I wasn't drinking alcohol at this point. I fully just forgot all the reasons why I was doing the things that I was doing. So, so what happens here is I was too scared to go mining for diamonds to get obsidian to get an enchanting table. So instead, I did the villager way, but the villager way wasn't fast enough. So I went to the Nether because that makes sense. And then I was like, yeah, redstone contraption. First off, complete. You know, that's a whole side quest I didn't need to go on. And I also haven't finished it. I was just resource gathering. But anyway, yeah. So somehow I got from caving to the Nether being the preferable option of the two. So I went to a Nether fortress to get blaze rods and nether warts because that makes sense. That's safer. Anyway, it made some pretty cool footage at least. After all the villager shenanigans, I had spent so long looking at this bunker that frankly I was just sick of looking at its undecorated, ugly ass walls. So I decided spontaneously that I was going to stay up until 4 a.m. and ended up running out pretty much the rest of the clock, just fancying the fuck out of this bunker and making it actually look somewhat good. And I'll show that redstone contraption I was talking about. It's an elevator. I'll show that at the end. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, so just to show off a couple things here, um, you'll notice that we're on day 119. I went over a little bit because when I was messing around with the replay mod, which was around the time I was doing my base renovations, um, when I was messing with replay mod, I had to take out Zero's minimap, because it was just like the mods did not like each other. Um, so I didn't have my day counter in the corner. So, uh, in the time that it took me to make what I'm about to show you, the redstone contraption, I went 20 days over. So technically, I survived 120 days in Minecraft Hardcore. I'll make sure to put some extra content in the next video so that it kind of balances out, and this isn't just a massive one, more so than the others. And then, I forgot that, the way spears work, if you're running at something that's holding out a spear, even if you have a spear of your own, if you hit their spear at that speed, even if they're standing still, you'll take a fuck ton of damage. So my old really good horse ended up just running onto a pike. A zombie villager had a spear equipped, and I just ran at it, forgetting that that's how they worked. So he's no more, and I am down to... it's a pretty good horse. It's close to the maximum, but I'm gonna try and breed it up to get also really good health. And I gave it iron armor instead of gold this time, so hopefully it'll survive. Anyway, distractions aside, I need to make a grave. That's not really a distraction. But yeah, so come in here. We've got all of our villagers, and they will be getting a new luxurious cozy home soon. No more horrifying treatment in there. But yeah, so we've got this, which is really cool because I cured the protection 4 villager, but I also cured my my farmer villagers, which means I can trade 1 emerald per pumpkin or melon. Um, so I have 2 cured farmers that I can just get a ton of emeralds with that. How many do I have? I have a lot. Anyway, so that's my villagers. Oh, that's my villagers. That's my farm stuff. Told you about the horse. This is my elevator. It's really cool. Let me free cam show you what we're doing. So this is a slime block flying elevator. And eventually there will be like walls and stuff in this elevator, but they have to be immovable blocks. So I'm gonna need a while to save up for that many furnaces or like glazed terracotta. Anyway, the reason I'm showing you this is going to be the level of the bunker that I'm more so gonna be living in. Until, or at least, I think I'm gonna have a lot of farms here, like automatic stuff. I think where is it? Over here area, the tavern thing that I'm building, that area, is gonna be my permanent home. But I think this will be temporary, plus farms, plus villagers, and all that. But yeah, it's looking super cool, super cozy. Come in here. This is my room. I've got my dogs. Oh, I'm not sure why that opened. I've got my my like pink gamer chair. I love it. I love it so dearly. Got a little gaming PC and a mouse. You know, the essentials. But yeah, so I think that concludes 120 days survival challenge. And yeah, thanks for watching. We made it. We survived. We more than survived. And there will be a sequel video if I don't die in the first 10 minutes of recording it.